It was Gogo de Niro who started talking about spirituality. She was talking, and I'll give that to her. And then after her, then comes me. I was not talking, I was showing. Because I wanted the world to know. And even till now, guys, day in, day out, I think, every week I've got people who come to me, they've dreamt of me, bafuna ngibathwasise, bafuna 1, 2, 3. Angeke ngikuthwasise. Not because I cannot do it, but ngifuna ukuthwasisa umuntu oza kimi ngeqiniso, oza kimi with the sense ukuthi idlozi limbonisile. I want to tell people out there, and I don't speak much, I don't share much anymore, because I kind of understand. But every time you go live and every time you fight, now I'm a fighter, guys. Now you will never untloyela hampe and think that I'm not going to respond. Even that girl, you know, the only reason why I never responded to that girl, honestly speaking, despite the fact that there are things that I can do in Dumbeni, or there are things that I can do wherever, my father said, you need to remember who you are, you need to remember where you come from, and you don't need to respond to that. But what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, there's so many things that happen in my life and things that I hear or whatever, especially that little bamboonchim. I feel sorry for her. She's going to go mad, but it's fine. We're not here for that. What I'm saying is, there's a lot of things that happen, but I'm a very spiritual person. I was once that girl who will go out and put on makeup and have a weave and wear a short dress and take out, I don't have boobs anymore because I did a breast reduction, by the way. You motherfuckers that always want to compare me to that girl who went to Turkey. I did a breast reduction. I reduced my boobs. Kubali, and get that shit right. Don't compare me to other people. I am Leanne. I'm Maweni. I will never be that girl. And that girl will never be me, because our character is not the same. Even when the fight started because she wanted to be popular with the people that I introduced her to. But I don't care, and I'm okay with that. And I don't need to defend myself because I sorted that out with my ancestors, Nendubayam. So I'm fine. So don't compare me. I did a breast reduction. I did not do the BBL, because somebody said I did a BBL and I couldn't maintain it. That's why I'm fat right now. I'm okay with being fat right now. A true traditional healer knows, Uguti, if you can't get to somebody, you need to go through their child. Whether the child dies or whether the child gets sick, you know, once you've gotten to the child, you've broken the mother. And a true traditional healer knows very well, before you do anything, you need to consult those waloyo muntu loyo.
Where did it all go wrong? Like, we were okay with the Gogo Maweni that we had before. Not this one. This one is not the one, guys. Like, what happened? This lady is doing so well. It's just a few weeks ago, we were celebrating with her. She bought a car, she's got a house or houses, and she just got married. Everything is just going so well for her. Like, where is she missing it? Where did it all go wrong? Like, what's going on? The way she is so obsessed with Tumi. How did the topic switch from Dineo to Tumi now? I am Gogo Skhotheni Shem. She just can't stay away from her.
No, it's not okay. Whew. It's not okay. He's not gonna come back. but at the same time, he's not in pain. So every time I think of crying, I feel like I'm disappointing him because he never cried. I lost everything, dude. I lost my houses. I lost my cars. I lost my marriage. And all that I lost was to keep up with his health. The end of the day, he left.
Yes, we can blame it on her being drunk because other people are saying that she's drunk. Gogo Maweni was doing so well. I felt like now she is in her own space, being successful and all. And another person said maybe now she's losing clients, so that's why now she's coming out to now try and fight with people, because now more attention is going to Gogo Skhotheni because of what has been happening. So maybe she wants to compete, so people are saying that maybe she says that because she feels as if she has lost her touch. But there's nothing wrong with losing your touch if you're doing so well like the way she was doing. Like, it's really upsetting to hear that she can say such things, especially now that the family is mourning the loss of their child. No matter what issues she had or she has with someone, it's not right to come up and say things like this. Like, honestly, it doesn't really make sense. As much as she wants to sound like she's very powerful, which is okay if that's how she feels like she wants to play it, but this is not right. She did nothing to the child. She just wants to sound dangerous. The child was born unwell, Batung. Tumi said nothing was going to be done for the baby. I love Gogo Maweni so much, but I think here she is wrong. Gogo, you can't literally say something like that. Either you're tired of being compared. The fight between Gogo Maweni and Gogo Skhotheni has been an ongoing for a very long time, but there is no need to talk about somebody's situation like this. It seems cruel to take advantage of someone else's pain for personal gain. And the worst part of it, she doesn't even name it by name, but we know who just recently lost a child and somebody that she's fighting with. We know that Gogo Skhotheni got a BBL. We know that she doesn't like to be compared to Gogo Skhotheni, or she doesn't even like even a name to be called while she's on live. I don't know much about traditional healing, but it's hard to believe that someone with real spiritual power would act like this, because not so long ago we were praising Gogo Maweni for staying out of drama, but now she seems to be trying to stir things up. She looked drunk, yes, but we said we're not gonna blame it on being drunk. You have to be responsible as a person. Honestly, using a child with a medical condition as drama feels wrong. Maweni hasn't said much for a while, and now it seems like she's trying to get attention by talking about Gogo Skhotheni to Miss Loss. In spiritual matters, sometimes what people say can feel like manipulation, but others are saying in spiritual matters, sometimes what people say can feel like manipulation. As outsiders, we shouldn't get involved in this ongoing conflict. Both women know their issues go deeper than we understand, and it's sad to think about how this affects their kids. Some people believe that the child's passing was unavoided due to healthy issues. Others say, having experienced healthy care cost themselves, they can imagine how hard it must have been for their families dealing with long hospital stays, because Gogo Skhotheni's child has been in the hospital for the longest. He stayed more in the hospital more than he was staying at home, and in the end it feels like Gogo Maweni is trying to stay relevant by bringing Gogo Skhotheni into her drama, especially when she feels ignored. We should approach such situations with kindness and understanding instead of adding to the conflict. This is just so wrong in every shape, in every form. I really do not know where her husband was or whoever that was with there in that house. Somebody was supposed to at least take that phone, because there is no way that a person can just take the phone and start speaking like this. There is no way. I think maybe when she's seeing this, she's regretting, because I saw a message that she actually posted on a TikTok account, and I was really praising it to say, wow, this is really powerful.
Don't give people your time, guys. Don't give people your energy. La uhamba nabo, yibo bazokusolvela bona, without laying a finger, without picking up anything. You will see the miracles of the spiritual beings that you walk with. And also remember, people who try to take your peace away are the very same people who do not have peace, and they're trying to inflict their pain on other people, because that's the life they're living. They find joy in seeing somebody else miserable. So I've learned one thing. You talk bad about me, you say mean things about me, you talk ill about me, you don't deserve my energy.
I guess you guys heard it for yourselves. This is something that is so good for a person that spoke like this few days ago, and then you come and speak this message. It does not make sense. It's like it's two different people. It's like you're living in two different worlds. It's like when you were talking on this video, you were in a different world, in a different planet, and now you are back to your senses, because this is reality. When she's talking here, this is what we call reality, not what she said here. But anyway, hopefully one day she will come up and apologize for this, because here it's kids involved and it's not right. Honestly, it is not right. But anyway, that's all that we have for today. Until the next time, please do leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think about this. Peace.